What's up, mid-schoolers? Welcome to the channel. In today's video, we're not gonna look at bikes or parts today. I thought we could go through some of the clothes that I have collected over the years because I feel like clothing brands were a pretty big thing in the 90s, early 2000s. So many different brands and styles, designs. Designs were really funny and funky at that time, and brands were making fun of each other. All kind of stuff that you probably don't see today anymore. So yeah, let's see what we have here. I went through my stuff and yeah, just picked two piles and not sure, but yeah, let's dive right into it. First up, here's an iconic shirt. This is the Flaming H Hoffman bikes shirt. You know, all the team riders used to wear these back in the day, and of course also a lot of other people. And yeah, and of course also in this green, I feel like green, brown, black, and all that. Those colors were really what we were wearing at that time. Same color, different brand. This is a brand that needs no introduction as well. Play Clothing, one of my favorite brands. They made some cool stuff. Lee Ramsdell and his crew. And let's jump to this one because this is the other legendary clothing brand. Nothing screams more 90s than Poor Boy, doesn't it? Poor Boy Steve's company. He always had the funniest graphics and stuff. This is right as carry less than $2. So yeah, you gotta have some Poor Boy in your collection, of course. And when I say collection, it's not like I really collect clothing as much as I do with bike parts, because to be completely honest, it's kind of silly to spend money on 25-year-old shirts. But every now and then I pick something up, or I get something for free from someone. Yeah, of course, if you have cool mid-school stuff at home you don't need, send it my way. Here's another Hoffman Bikes shirt. This must have been a little bit later because this is already one of the newer logos, so this is probably after 97, I'd say. Oh, and then here, another legendary brand, and this has to be the most popular BMX clothing brand ever. I'm talking about Little Devil, and I'm sure everyone out there has worn a Little Devil shirt, or the chain, wallet, or hat, or whatever. Beanies, jackets, they did everything. They were so big that at one point they kind of went out of business because they were too big. Here's another design. Classic 666. What else? These are some newer stuff. Oh, here's a long sleeve DK bicycle SOB, slightly overbuilt. Colin Winkelmann's signature bike. There's also Colin's signature. And I have an SOB frame somewhere, so this matches that frame. Then, what else? FBN, Steve Crandall's company, awesome company. Awesome frames, and also cool shirts and designs. And here's another late 90s or the early 2000s brand, metal bikes, Jimmy Levan's metal bikes. This is when people would predominantly wear black. Oh, here's something rare. Stuart King's company from the UK. They made some shirts, and this was an early design. Stuart actually told me that this was one of their earlier designs. The gorilla, or whatever it is. Here's something from Germany. Chico clothing. A well-known brand in Germany and across Europe. You might have seen Chad de Groot wear some of their stuff back in the day. There's another one. Also the Union. That's another one. Here's a cool one. Scum clothing. Trails Rule shirt. Awesome. Then we have Jinx. Here's another King design. This is the design you will also see on the King Liberty frames. What else? Mutation Clothing, another company from Germany. More Little Devil stuff. More Hoffman bike stuff. More metal here. Iconic logo. And then here's a jersey. And if there's one thing I really collect, then it's jerseys. Because I don't know, I just kind of think they're super cool, and they're so mid-90s, you know, when the X Games came around and companies started to use jerseys again, and there are some really awesome jerseys out there, and some have survived, and I own a few of them. So if you have any jerseys from riders, let me know. Turbo One, the barcode logo. Oh, here's another cool one. S&M Sabbath. One of my favorite flatline frames. Here's another early Hoffman bikes design. These were awesome shirts. And yeah, there's some more Hoffman here. Here's a cool another long sleeve. This is an early Standard Bikes long sleeve, and see pictures of Chad de Groot wearing this exact style of shirt. This is huge, by the way, but everything used to be huge in the 90s. Baggy as hell. And here's also something interesting. It's a Schwinn shirt. Probably something they would hand out at shows. And this is, of course, Jay Marin. Jay also signed this. So did Andrew Ferris and Dave Osato and some other guys. Cool piece. Okay, what now? Let's see what I have in here. Because in here I have some jerseys. And first off, there's an Alt Hoffman bike shirt, and this was Ryan Barrett's shirt. This was must have been from the early 2000s, maybe 2002, 2003. That's when I remember Matt wearing this. I think when he did the No-Handed 900 at the X Games, he was wearing one of these shirts. And here's one of my favorites. This is a Haro jersey, and this used to be Chad de Groot's personal jersey that I got from him. He signed it as well. Pretty cool. Then we have some Schwinn jerseys, and this one is a special one because this was none other than Brian Foster's personal jersey. Amazing. It's also signed by him, but you can hardly see it anymore. So yeah, pretty cool. And then we have some cheaty jerseys. This was must be from around 1996, I want to say. And this was Bill Newman's jersey. And I got this from Woody, who was the GT team manager, and he told me that this was an extra. So they never actually used it. So that's why it looks brand new. Pretty cool. And then here's another GT jersey from that era. But this is more like the mesh, more like a basketball jersey almost. Pretty cool. Then what else? Huffy Top Lines jersey. The Wild Man, also signed by Todd. Pretty cool. Again, huge. Then we have a DK jersey with the 1-800-COLLECT logo, of course. Another Huffy jersey. More Schwinn. Oh, here's a McNeil, Jim Ernst Company. Oh, this one is cool too. This is a Puma shirt, and this used to be Troy McMurray's personal shirt. I got this when I bought it, one of these old bikes that I still own, and also got this. I don't know how this ended up in my hands, but it did. Then here's cool S&M jersey. This was when they were sponsored by Puma, so that's from that Troy McMurray era as well, late 90s, I'd say. And then here's another awesome piece of mid-school history. This is an early standard jersey, and from what I've heard, this was Jimmy Wilkinson's shirt, I think, at one point, but maybe I could be wrong. Hard to remember everything. Then, what else? Another Hoffman Bikes jersey. And last but not least, a Haro jersey from 1997, I think. And, you might remember this because they remember Ryan Nyquist, they used to wear this, so I feel like all the Haro jerseys that Dave wore are really very well known and stuck in my brain forever. Yeah. So yeah, that's about it. Oh no, wait, I forgot one thing, and this is the most awesome thing, one of that I own, and I'm gonna show it to you. This is Jay Mirren's all personal Hoffman Bikes team leather jacket. It's also signed by Jay. Probably can't see it. And I got this from Jay himself. I've never actually shown this on my channel or on my Instagram so far because I don't know, it's insane. You know, Matt used to give these to his team riders. This was a time when he didn't really have much money to pay the riders, so he had these jackets made and gave them to the guys, and they looked like rock stars. And yeah, I got this from Jay when Jay gave me his old Hoffman bikes prototype frame. And yeah, this is without a doubt one of the coolest things I own. So thanks again, Jake. Well, I think that's about it for the mid-school clothes, mid-school shirts, jerseys. I have some other stuff, but I think for today, this is enough. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you want to see in my next videos. And yeah, please like and subscribe. And I see you soon. Bye.